Have you ever gone in for a routine checkup, feeling perfectly normal, maybe even proud that you finally made time for your health, only to pick up your lab report and see a line you weren't expecting? Mild fatty liver, grade 1 steatosis, or fatty infiltration, follow-up recommended. And then the doctor, maybe rushing through a busy clinic day, tells you, it's nothing serious, just keep an eye on it. So you nod, walk out thinking, okay, so my liver is a little fatty. Everyone has that these days. And you go right back to life as usual. No fear, no urgency, no changes. If this has ever happened to you, pause for a moment. Because what I'm about to tell you matters more than you think. Mild fatty liver is not just a cute little note on your chart. It's not one of those harmless things that almost everyone has. Fatty liver, especially in its early stages, doesn't hurt. You don't feel sick. Nothing feels wrong. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. Fat builds up quietly, slowly stretching your liver cells, disrupting how they function, triggering silent inflammation that you don't feel. Over time, if nothing changes, this quiet buildup can progress to chronic inflammation, then to fibrosis, scar tissue, then to cirrhosis, and in some people, even liver cancer. And the scariest part? Most people who end up with advanced liver disease swear they felt fine for years. But here's the part the internet doesn't tell you loudly enough. Fatty liver is one of the most reversible conditions in modern medicine. Catch it early, treat your body with intention, change the habits that overwhelm your liver, and your liver will fight for you. It's one of the few organs capable of regenerating itself. This story doesn't have to end badly. You have more power than you think. To understand how fatty liver happens, you first have to understand the liver itself. Picture it as the busiest factory in your entire body. It processes nutrients, regulates blood sugar, manages fat metabolism, detoxifies alcohol and chemicals, filters the blood, produces bile, supports hormones, and more. It's on duty 24/7. And like any factory, when too much raw material comes in at once, too much sugar, too much alcohol, too many calories, too many toxins, the system gets backed up. Instead of burning fat, the liver starts storing it. A little bit of fat inside the liver is normal. But when fat begins to take up more than 5 to 10% of the liver's weight, doctors call that fatty liver. At first, you feel nothing. But inside your body, the overload has already begun. There's another truth almost nobody talks about. Fatty liver is rarely an isolated problem. It usually travels with a cluster of metabolic issues: belly fat, high triglycerides, high cholesterol, elevated blood sugar, prediabetes, even high blood pressure. In other words, your liver isn't just silently accumulating fat. It's quietly warning you that your metabolism is under stress. Your body's balance is tipping. And your liver happens to be the first organ waving the red flag. How does fatty liver start in the first place? The number one cause is not what most people think. It isn't eating too much fat. One of the biggest drivers is actually eating too much sugar and too many refined carbs. Think soda, sweet tea, fruit juices, energy drinks, flavored lattes, pastries, cookies, white bread, white rice, instant noodles. Americans consume more sugar and drinks alone than many ancient cultures consumed in an entire year. And here's the key. Your liver is the only organ that metabolizes fructose, a type of sugar found in soda and many sweetened foods. When you drink a sugary beverage, your liver is forced to turn that sugar into fat. This fat accumulates inside your liver cells, day after day, year after year. You don't feel it happening, but your liver does. The second driver is alcohol. You don't have to be a heavy drinker to damage your liver. Even social drinking adds up. Beer after work, wine every dinner, weekend cocktails, party nights. Alcohol is treated like a toxin. As soon as you drink, your liver drops everything to process it. And while it's busy doing that, fat metabolism stops. Fat begins to accumulate. On top of that, alcohol inflames liver cells directly. Combine alcohol plus sugar plus stress plus sitting all day, and you have the perfect recipe for fatty liver, even in people who don't look unhealthy. The third habit is one almost every modern adult struggles with: sitting too long, moving too little, and slowly gaining belly fat. You might not be overweight on the scale, but if your waistline is growing, your metabolism is shifting. Belly fat isn't just extra, it's hormonally active. It worsens insulin resistance, pushes excess energy into fat storage, and sends fat straight to the liver. That's why so many people who don't seem heavy still develop fatty liver. In America, there's even a term for it. TOFI. Thin outside, fat inside. Now for the hopeful part. Fatty liver, especially stage 1 or 2, can improve dramatically. The liver is extraordinary at healing itself when you take the pressure off. And you don't need extreme diets or complicated routines. You just need small but consistent changes. Start by looking at your sugar intake. If you drink soda daily, switch to water or unsweetened tea a few days a week. Then reduce further. If you love white rice or pasta, cut the portion a bit and add more vegetables and protein. If your breakfast is usually cereal or pastries, try eggs, Greek yogurt, or high-protein leftovers. Just reducing sugary drinks alone can lower liver fat within weeks. Next, give your liver real rest by cutting back alcohol. You don't have to quit entirely, unless your doctor recommends it, but aim for 3 or 4 alcohol-free days each week. Spread out your drinking. Switch from sugary cocktails to soda water with lime if you're out socially. If you usually drink 3 beers, try 1. Small changes add up. Many people see their liver enzymes drop significantly within a few months of reducing alcohol. Then move more. You don't need the gym. Walking briskly 20 to 30 minutes a day can significantly reduce liver fat. Add simple strength exercises, squats, wall push-ups, resistance bands. Stand and stretch every hour if you work at a desk. Even modest weight loss, 5 to 10 pounds, can shrink liver fat dramatically. And shrinking belly fat especially improves insulin sensitivity, which makes your liver's job easier. One more thing. Don't be fooled by liver detox products. Your liver doesn't need a detox drink. It needs you to stop overwhelming it. If sugar, alcohol, and inactivity stay the same, no supplement can pull the fat out. True healing takes time. Fat didn't accumulate in 3 days. It won't disappear in 3 days. But every day you choose water over soda, movement over sitting, vegetables over pastries, your liver notices. And it thanks you. So let's bring it all together. Fatty liver isn't a little fat. It's the earliest sign of a body under metabolic stress. If ignored long enough, it can progress to inflammation, scarring, cirrhosis, even cancer. But if caught early, the liver can regenerate, repair, and restore itself, sometimes almost completely. You don't need perfect discipline. You just need consistent steps. Start today with 3 small actions. Cut your sugary drinks in half. Walk 10 to 15 minutes more than usual, and add 1 generous serving of vegetables to a meal. Just 3 changes. Your future self and your liver will feel the difference. And if this message resonated with you, or if you've ever seen fatty liver on your lab report, let me ask you one powerful question. What's the first small change you're ready to make for your liver today? Your answer might be the beginning of your healing story.